In today's video, we'll be talking about buttons and controls that you can find on your dashboard. ESP helps you keep a better stability while you're steering or cornering. If you drive too aggressively, your car will understeer or oversteer, and ESP will help you avoid that. In most of the cases, for inexperienced drivers, that can be quite dangerous. Traction control is included in ESP, and in modern cars, if you deactivate or press the ESP button once, it will initially deactivate only the traction control, but ESP is still on. If you press the button for a longer period of time, or if you press it twice, you will deactivate ESP as well, so pay attention. In your dashboard, you have a rev counter, a speedometer, a fuel gauge, a temperature gauge, and your board computer. The board computer can be found in my Audi A3 and in general Volkswagen Audi cars on the right over here by pressing these buttons. On your board computer you will find your average fuel consumption, the instant fuel consumption, the number of hours you've driven, the average speed that you were driving since you started the car or since your last reset, and as well as your fuel range, or how many miles can you run until you need to refuel. The trip can be found here. You can reset the number of kilometers or miles that you've driven. That would be quite useful when you're driving from A to B and you want to know the exact distance from them. Headlights and taillights can be turned on and off from the driver's side on the left. You can have them whether here or just beneath the steering wheel. This car has cruise control, so it's another small lever beneath the signal lever. Fog lights can be found on every car. If I press once, the front fog lights will light up, and if I press twice, pull twice actually, the rear fog lights will light up as well. Lights should always be set on the level 0. Basically, your car, when it's unloaded, it has a neutral position. When you have a lot of luggage and a few people behind you, the car will load and it will slightly lift the hood, and the rear of the car will slightly lower down. So when this happens, your headlights will blind other drivers, so you need to lower down the headlight position. So you have 3 positions, 0, 1, 2 and 3, depending on how much load you have in the rear, in your boot. But keep in mind, when you don't have any load at all, you have to keep the headlight position to 0. Vents can be turned on and off depending on your preferences. AC or air conditioning, you have a snowflake button or an AC logo, or you have an economy mode, which I have. When the economy mode is enabled, it means that I don't use the AC at all. However, if the snowflake or AC button is enabled, that means that you are using the air conditioning. The air is being cooled. Ventilation can have 3 or more ways in which you can circulate the air throughout your car. I have up, which gets only beneath the windshield. I have front, so these vents will push the air right in front of me. And I have for the legs beneath if you're cold. Your climate system also have an auto function which automatically will increase ventilation when the engine starts to warm up. When the engine is cold, it won't ventilate almost at all. It will allow the engine to heat up faster. You have another 2 buttons, every car has them. Front defreeze, when you press that, AC will start and the ventilation is at maximum. And back defreeze, which basically defreezes the back window of your car. Audi also comes with a cup holder, so it's quite useful. Wipers. You can use screen wash fluid to clean your windscreen. You have 3 levels for your wiper speed. First off will be the first level will go at around every 3 seconds. The second one will go continuously but slowly, and the third one is the fastest one. It will go continuously and fast, like this. That's for extreme rainy conditions. Well, that's it for today's video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.